Hello, welcome back to the channel, and today we've got a beer from Lords.
Way back a year ago.
Hello, welcome back to Modern Mondays, and today we've got a beer from Lords Brewery, and this is their High Roller Brut IPA. Now, a little bit about Lords. Lords were founded back in 2015 by John, Ben, and Tim. Ben had come over from Gold Cow Brewery, so he was like the head brewer. Currently, today, the brewers are Mike and Steve. I've had a chance to actually go and meet them and brew with them. Absolutely fantastic. Know exactly what they're doing, and it was an absolute pleasure. Go and check out that video as well. And then John as well. So John is, you see John's like the face of Lords Brewing for me. When you think of Lords Brewing, it's John, and he's like, you can catch him on YouTube, Instagram. I'm sure they're going to be on Facebook as well. So they brew like craft beers, they brew traditional, well, it's all craft beer. But the styles they do some core styles, traditional styles, and they do some of your newer, like the New England IPAs, pale ales as well. So what beers have they got in the core range? They've got a porter, which I had recently on the channel. They've got a bitter, they've got an IPA, they've got a blonde, and they've got a pale. And in their craft range, they've got this one, which is the High Roller Brut IPA. This was brewed by Steve. This is Steve's beer. They've got the Weekend Driver Bitter, which again is another Steve's beer, which I've had. I've actually got that in bottle as well, different format. I had it in keg last time, in the mini keg. They've got Moggy. It's a rye ale. They've got an American IPA. I've actually got a list of made the American IPA. Ape Mafia, they've got Nighthawk, which is an American Amber Ale, they've got LA Speed Check, a Mountain IPA, they've got B2, which is a black IPA, they've got the Stone Crow Bitter, which is ESB, they've got Fell Runner, a Session Pale Ale, Fish Counter, which is their New England IPA. I had this when I went down to Lords on tap, and that was a lovely drink. And there's another one, and it was called Elusive Hedgehog, which I think the class is like a Session IPA, it's like a pale ale. And when I tried that, I thought that is a great beer as well. It did remind me in flavour of how neck oil used to taste originally. So that's a great beer. So they're in Heath House Mill in Gold Car, Huddersfield. Like I say, 2015, so they fit into the Modern Monday brews for the channel. And I will say, I did try this when I was down at the brewery, and I really enjoyed it. So I thought I'm going to give it a go on the channel. Get it in the glass. Let's see what it looks like. Let's get the aroma. Most importantly, let's get a taste. What is a Brut IPA? It's an IPA that you use champagne yeast, so it ferments quite dry. So you expect a dry finish on this. So it's another, like you have cold IPAs, Brut IPAs, New England IPAs, West Coast IPAs, British IPAs. This is just another style within the IPA category. So let's get it cracked open. So Steve, like I say, this is Steve's recipe. Steve brewed this. Like I say, did the Weekend Driver Bitter, which is absolutely fantastic. Love that beer. And he did the Moggy. I keep going to say Moggy. It's a Moggy. And you'll see there's a theme as well of Lords Brewing. Most of their clips, or the can art, or the bottle art, there's a theme, there's a car theme definitely going on there. Same with the Weekend Driver. There's a High Roller, it's a posh car, High Rollers. The Moggy, it's a, I can't remember it again because I don't know my cars very well. Even though I was I qualified as a mechanic back in the day, I've never really been into cars where I love cars, so I just didn't mind fixing them. Anyway, let's get this in the glass, let's see what it looks like. It's coming in at 5%, limited edition, double fermented, so it's bottle conditioned as well. So there we go, let's get it in the glass. It's pouring really like a dark amber, if I'd say. It's got nice red hues going on. I don't know if there's any rye malt been used in this or anything like that. But it looks that sort of colour, red, copper, amber. I'll stop there because I don't want to ruin the look. just in case that, say, yeast kicks up. I will put that yeast in the bottle, in the glass, because it does not bother me. There you go. That's what it looks like. And like I say, it's going amber, copper, red hues. It looks like a really good, it looks like a rye IPA to me, or like a red ale. But it looks absolutely superb. Look at that head for me. Nice, white, creamy head. Looks great in the glass. Carbonation is there because it's bottle fermented, so it's going to be there. But it's not over-carbonated whatsoever. Aroma. It's so... The first thing I get on the aroma is sweetness. I know about sweet fruits. And then you're getting them lovely, lovely sweet malts coming through. I don't know. I don't think Steve mentioned what malts was in this, but it feels like there's some like crystal, like I said, rye before from the colour. But it feels like there's something like that going on, especially in the aroma, because you're getting that lovely. It's inviting, the aroma. Sweet, fruity. It's just inviting. It really, really is. Okay, let's get into it. Cheers. That is so good. It's complex because you do get the malts coming through. And then malts are so well balanced. It creates a nice blanket. Blanket, the right word. It's canvas for them hops to start to sing. Them hops are zingy. These nice fruit notes bouncing around. It's a nice dry finish, which that champagne yeast is going to bring. It's really dry, dries your palate out and makes you want to go back in. But I get this, and I said this on the day when I tried it as well. I get this pineapple from it, and I get pineapple cubes, the little cubes. It's like you're getting fresh pineapple and you're getting the sugar-coated pineapple cubes. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about there. Little square sugar pineapple cubes. That sort of pineapple flavour as well. So it's definitely got that tropical vibe going on with it. I don't even know what hops, I don't know if it says on the side what hops are in there. The body is medium body. Carbonation, even though it looked more in the glass, it's actually it's definitely manageable for me. It's not fizzy. It's not making me want to burp, or it's not ruining the flavour. It's not over the tongue, over carbonated. It's actually spot on, especially for like I say, a bottle conditioned beer. It works really, really well. It's great brewing. It's a freebies. It's got to be, because that is superb. It's so complex. It's so nice. You want to go back. You want to enjoy it. It's, if anything, it's too easy drinking. So, it could be quite, have a few of these at 5%, and you just don't realise you're drinking it because it goes down really nice. It's such an easily drinking beer. You go back in, you're getting that slight woody. So when I say woody, I always mix up woodiness, if that's a word. Earth and pine, very similar on my palate, that. So it's got that as well. So it's an IPA. It is cracking beer. Well done, Steve. It's a cracking beer. I'm so pleased to have it as well, because I know it's fairly new. It's been out not too long in bottle format. Go and visit Lord's Brewery, lordsbrewing.co.uk. They've got a website. Go on the website, order their beers, have a look at what they've got. And if you're local to Yorkshire, I'm sure you'll find a few pubs that have got this on cask, because that would be unbelievable on cask. lordsbrewing.com is where you find them, and they have got, like I say, you can go and buy their bottles. You can go and buy this bottle, and you can weekend drivers on there at the moment as well. And I think the Moggy is on there as I'm doing this review. Okay, I think I've covered everything. Just think that's a great beer. I really, really do. And I think the whole thing, Lord's Brewing, after me going there, go and check out the videos, going there and doing my brew there, just getting the feel. That's what I'm saying. In that, you get you get the passion in that beer. There's nothing. You can tell that there's no big corporate brewery involved. You can tell that is proper craft beer, and it's really enjoyable. Okay, thanks for watching. Cheers, and I'll see you on the next one.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating.